I've been doing this thing for a long time. During that amount of time, I've gotten a lot of feedback as to how it can be done. So before we get into any movement, and hopefully we'll have a lift for you tonight, I want to disprove different things that I've heard of in the past with help of this lady I'm looking at right now. Your legs are crossed, you're on the aisle seat. It looks like you have a big gold thing on. Maybe you have a little sweater on over top. Would you mind? Come on up. Round of applause for her. Bring her up here on stage. You come around and stand behind the table and face the audience from behind the table. First thing I would like you to do is to place your hands flat on top of the table and run your hands around, making certain that the table surface is flat. It is not round like a basketball that you can palm in your hands. It's also solid. It's not a spongy material that you can dig your fingernails into. There are no bowling ball holes. You can dip your fingers down inside, or depressions for you to slide or place your palms. True. One final explanation, well, a couple actually. One's can be done through magnetism. So I brought along a pair of scissors made out of metal and a magnet made out of magnet. You remove the magnet, thank you. Place it on top of the table, run it around. Make sure there's not enough metal to even attract the magnet, let alone lift or move the table. A little bit of brass in the table, brass is non-magnetic, no attraction no matter where you place it. Is that true? Okay, leave that rest anywhere. Put the scissors on top, now you'll check for the reverse. Just run the scissors around and make sure there are no hidden magnets within the table that will be attracted to the metal of the scissors. Make sure there's no magnetic attraction coming from the table. One final explanation. This is the only one I used to disprove when I first got started doing this. And that's there was some type of a tape, glue, on the palms of my hands or the top of the table. You've already felt the top of the table, and there is nothing sticky there. I want you just to feel the palms of my hands, make sure that there's nothing sticky there. Okay, check, do that again, just to make sure. Thanks a lot. Okay, we're going to take this one step further. I have this little pocket square. Would you pull that out of my pocket? Place it over the top of the table. Now, during the entire demonstration, our hands will only touch the table through that scarf. That way, in case I did sneak super glue on the palms of my hands real quick when no one was looking, and I pressed my hands onto the scarf and I lifted my hands, if I did that, all that I would accomplish is that I would have a scarf stuck permanently to the palms of my hands. And the table would stay right where it is. Because you know that scarf is not attached to the table, and you could pull it from the table if you wanted to. Do you want to? Okay. And you have to put it back. But you proved the point. Thanks very much. Now, Nancy, I'm going to give you some very simple directions. The most important thing you have to remember over the next few seconds, should that table go anywhere, you go with it. Okay, kind of move with the table. Now, if it goes too high, forget about it. While it's up here walking around, you just follow it. At one point, I was saying, Nancy, take your hands off. When I do that, just lift your hands off, come over and stand by this table. And then if this table starts to move, run. I give Nancy and I a second. And then watch what happens, I hope. We're going to start center stage.
The table will be between us, Nancy. I'll be on one side, you'll be on the opposite side. So come on over here. Just face each other.
You know, look at each other, but we'll always stand directly across from each other. So as the table moves, we stay with it. Like if I'm here, that means the table is moved to here, you'll be here, back towards the audience. And do be careful, because we are a foot in the air. If you get too close to the edge of the stage and you feel uncomfortable, just walk away. Do not sacrifice yourself for the table. Oh, Gary, you can't catch her. She's good. You ready? Kind of follow my lead. Don't worry about anything. Watch my hand. My right hand leads here, put your left hand. Go. That's all you're doing, is taking my place. So my left hand leads, your right hand takes it. Go. Lift up on your palms, so just your fingertips touch the table. Just your fingertips. Feel the table, but don't press down. Just a little bit of contact. Feel it. That's good. You're not trying to move it. You're not trying to keep it from moving. It's just a light, solid contact and walk with the table.
Oh my.
Nancy, now put your hands off, stand back on the table.